Through the pitch-black night and the boundless fury of the vast ocean, where towering gray waves threaten to engulf everything in their path, a tenacious and fierce battle for survival begins as humanity hunts for the sea's most precious gold, initiating a grand journey. Gigantic, rust and weather-beaten steel fishing vessels surge and sink repeatedly against the icy walls of water, carrying courageous fishermen clad in bright orange protective suits, struggling against the devastating power of Mother Nature.
Hold it steady, it's swinging too much. I'm trying. Waves are getting higher.
The wind howled in bone-chilling gusts. The blizzard lashed against the cockpit windows, where the captain, with a steely gaze and hands gripping the wooden steering wheel, struggled to navigate the raging waves. Meanwhile, on the waterlogged and icy deck, the fishermen persevered, working in perfect harmony despite the imminent danger to push the massive, heavy, net-covered iron cages deep into the dark abyss. At the bottom of the silent, cold ocean, completely isolated from the raging storm above, the dim light from the diving equipment illuminated a mysterious,
Chậm chậm thôi. Vào vị trí rồi. Giữ chắc nha. Kéo mạnh đi. 1, 2, 3, go. Sắp lên rồi.
Wild Kingdom, where colossal crustaceans, known as king crabs, with legs several meters long, slowly crawl through the mud and sand, intensely attracted by a special bait cleverly placed within the traps.
Move it, move it. Heads up on the left. Drag that big one to bin 4.
When the trap was laden with its bounty, after hours of patient waiting, the crane's screeching sound began, pulling taut the enormous steel chains. Tearing through the water's surface and sending the colossal cage soaring into the air, carrying thousands of crabs with their claws intertwined, pouring down in a torrential rain of seawater. The moment the trap was released, a torrent of orange-red crabs cascaded down onto the deck, splashing with foam, marking a proud harvest, but also the beginning of the most arduous sorting process. Under the cold mist and constantly splashing sea foam, the nimble hands of experienced fishermen meticulously measured each shell, resolutely returning to the sea any substandard creatures, and keeping only the most perfect giant warriors. They carefully placed them in perforated plastic baskets and covered them with a blanket of sparkling white shaved ice to sustain their survival amidst the stormy open sea. That arduous and exhausting journey came to a temporary end when the treasure-laden ship cut through the waves and safely docked at the bustling industrial port. Where giant cranes extended their steel arms to lift the enormous cargo and transfer it to refrigerated trucks emitting thick plumes of cold air. Waiting nearby,
Temperature is holding at 210. Make a note of that. Got it. Batch 42 complete.
from this moment, the kingdom of modern automation officially opens within the vast, seemingly endless processing plants, where tens of thousands of crabs are bathed under. The pressure of swirling water to completely remove their original mud and sand before being poured like an endless river onto gleaming metal conveyor belts. The bustling assembly line, with hundreds of workers in sterile white coats and blue gloves, skillfully sorts each part. using bolt cutters to decisively cut and break the sturdy joints, revealing the succulent, juicy, and incredibly tempting chunks of white meat. In the high-temperature steaming area, intense heat erupts as baskets of crabs are submerged directly into massive stainless steel tanks of bubbling, boiling water. The rising steam forms thick, swirling clouds that envelop the entire workshop. Within minutes, precisely timed by electronic monitors, the crustaceans transform into a brilliant, vibrant orange red, locking in the essence and natural sweetness of the crab meat. Without wasting a single second, these fiery, freshly extracted products are immediately transferred to a super-fast freezing chamber.
Hàng nhiều lắm, nhanh tay lên, tôi biết rồi. Cái này vào đâu? Vào thùng đỏ đi.
Here, extremely low temperatures transform moisture into swirling artificial snowstorms, freezing time and covering the red shells with a perfect, fluffy white frost to permanently protect the meat's structure. The massive crane legs, having safely passed through a state-of-the-art impurity detection system, are wrapped in tightly sealed, vacuum-packed, stretchable plastic film, completely free of air bubbles. And sealed with exquisite, luxurious, gold-plated seals, absolutely devoid of any superfluous details, ready to be neatly and carefully placed into the finest, wrinkle-free, silk-wrapped gift boxes. From the frozen walls of perpetual cold storage, where robotic arms diligently worked tirelessly in the frosty air, the packages are swiftly moved by forklifts into the deep cargo holds of giant transport aircraft. traversing magnificent snow-capped mountains and brilliant sunset skies, to quickly be distributed across continents on the global map. The final and most fulfilling destination of this magnificent journey is the opulent five-star restaurant, bathed in the warm glow of crystal chandeliers, where talented and passionate chefs lovingly handle precious ingredients like masterpieces of sculptural art. Under the shimmering, ethereal light of the luxurious banquet table reserved for discerning guests, a colossal steaming seafood platter is presented. Its succulent white crab meat drenched in a rich, creamy golden butter sauce, blended with the tangy sourness of fresh lemon and the freshness of garnished sprouts.
Kiểm tra và ghi nhận tại đây giúp em ạ.
Cảm ơn cô. Hộp quà rất sang trọng. Được rồi, mọi người chú ý, chúng ta có cá mú tươi sống. Rõ, bếp trưởng.
This creates an irresistible culinary explosion, a perfect, regal, and luxurious reward for a long and arduous journey filled with challenges, hardship, and extraordinary courage in the face of nature's harshness.